Hi folks, welcome to your weekly horoscopes. I'm Ivy Rivera. I'm a psychic medium and a Taino Airwalk, and I'm bringing you your horoscope for Monday, September 21st to Monday, September 28th, 2020. I use a combination of my channeling abilities, that's channeling spirits in the light exclusively, and information coming to me from planetary shifts and movements, as well as my own psychic ability. Have a great week. Cancers, what is going on with you this week? On Monday the 21st, Tuesday the 22nd, and Wednesday the 23rd, we have mutual theme on all three of these days having to do with emotional boundaries, mental satisfaction, and ultimately on Wednesday the 23rd, an increase in your sex life, your sexuality. That can also be creativity or a breakthrough with anything in your life that you consider a really important hobby for you, creative outlets, and an increase in work and money. So all of this for the first 2 days is leading up to that breakthrough there on Wednesday the 23rd, including Spirit had written here, power. And this doesn't have to necessarily do as much with how you're being seen as it does with how you're feeling about your position in life and really how you're feeling about yourself. So this is pretty amazing. Quite a transformation, definitely, obviously going on here. And I think it's really important that we pay attention to what comes after that as well. While the whole week seems significant, Wednesday the 23rd and Thursday the 24th seem really important because we want to talk about making progress continuously, not making progress and then backpedaling. We don't want to do a 1 step forward, 2 steps back, or create a stagnancy here. As the planets are moving and as opportunities for you are progressing ahead, you need to move with them, or these opportunities may not be coming up again anytime soon. So there is talk on both of those days about boundaries and you moving forward. That means with people, situations, or any areas where you've been putting out, where you're not getting back, where there is a lack of balance and fruit, you're going to have to cut those off in a real way and keep it that way. Now, there is also talk on Thursday the 24th of an ex showing up. This is either an old situation or something daunting that messes with you mentally or emotionally. This could be an ex-love partner. This could just be an old relationship, even a family dynamic. Something resurrecting from a closed door, which means you shut the door on that in the past, and it's trying to come back in. My feeling here was that it is entirely up to you whether you entertain this. So even if you think, oh, well, I'm just going to text back, or I'm just going to say this, or this is a good response, this is a good comeback. Feeding it with your energy is really where the test is being put by the universe. And if we see you feeding it, entertaining it mentally, emotionally, literally, in any way, even if you feel like you're showing that you have the upper hand in that situation, you lose. Friday the 25th, Saturday the 26th, Sunday the 27th. There's a mutual theme on all three of these days, having to do with you speaking, being heard, being seen, the public eye, moving up in some way. This could be anything from your social media accounts to you in a position of leadership at your job, anything literally that is about you working with the public. It could also be your side hustle if you do anything like, music or art. Keep that in mind. There's also talk on Friday the 15th of preach to the little ones. And I thought that was interesting because sometimes they look like children and then sometimes they look like smaller adults. And what that can represent is a population of people who need your wisdom or need to hear the truth or need to be shown what is real and what is right. And you seem to be put in a position to show those that are not necessarily little, but immature in some way. You've evolved beyond them in that particular area, so make sure you are speaking the truth. There's also talk on Saturday the 26th of love. This comes up again this Sunday the 27th, about love, but in a way where it would have been accumulating. This topic would have been progressing, and now on Sunday the 27th, we're really looking at it. So it's sort of brewing on the 26th, and Spirit just wrote, So I feel like you're looking at a situation with a love partner, current or new. You could also be looking at somebody else and debating on what exactly it means or what to do with it or what you want out of it. And on Sunday the 27th, there's a question here of what are you doing? Now, it was interesting because I felt like you were asking them, what are you doing? And that can mean that they're hiding something. That can mean that they present one way, but maybe have something else going on energetically behind the scenes. You always want to pay attention to your gut. You always want to pay attention to your first impression, and you always want to read the energy of a person or situation. You never want to take their word for it, or sometimes even their actions for it. So this is also going to represent for a portion of you, because it depends, sun, moon, or rising, where you are Cancers, but what are you doing? Meaning, what are we doing with this relationship? Where is it headed? Concepts like this. Sunday the 27th into Monday the 28th, there's talk of destination stability for you. This has to do with your residency, your school or your education, your training, your career, job moves, also any kind of a side hustle that you have or a hobby that you've been taking a passionate interest in. We are seeing stability with all of that, and we are seeing your destination maybe not necessarily being reached on those days, but definitely it being very clear within sight. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel, and off we go. Cancers, have a beautiful week.